Good morning, everyone. In the last video, as well as in the class, we have studied about the Rutherford's atomic model. And today we are going to discuss about the Bohr's atomic model. First of all, what are the problem with the Bohr's atomic model? हमने कहा था in the Bohr's atomic model, the rotating electrons, which were the charged particles moving with the accelerated motion, emits radiation. And because of the emission of radiation, the energy of electron becomes lesser, and finally that collapse with the nucleus and destroy the atom. So Bohr says that there is a nucleus in the center and electrons are not rotating anywhere around the nucleus, but they are moving in a specific orbital that is called a discrete orbital. Then according to Bohr, there is a nucleus in the center and electron rotates around the nucleus. In the previous video, we have discussed that what are the discrete energy. So I am again repeating the same thing, that what is the discrete energy, what is the discrete values. If any of the value is in the multiple of any specific smallest value, then that value will, that system will be called the discrete value. For example, if these are the ladders और यहाँ पे आप चढ़ रहे हैं, if you consider the height of each of the steps is x, then what will be the possible heights for you? Here the height will be x into 0, in the next case x into 1, x into 2, x into 3, x into 4, x into 5, x into 6 and so on. That means always your height will be the integral multiple of the x. But when you will see here, आप अपने घरों में देखते हैं गाड़ियों को ऊपर चढ़ाने के लिए इस तरह के स्लोप बनाए जाते हैं. When you will see here, you can stop at any of the topic, any of the point. Then this values, this type of value is called the regular value, and this type of value is called the discrete value. ये स्लोप होते हैं, आप लोग झूलों के झूलने के लिए जाते हैं, वहां पे स्लोप पे बैठ के स्लाइड्स होते हैं, उस पे स्लाइड करते हैं, सेम वैसा है. If you will put any of the circular system or the ball somewhere here, यहाँ पे आपने एक बॉल को संभाल के रख दिया, what will happen to the ball? The ball will come down because of the rotation, because of the nature of the flow. But if you are putting any ball somewhere here properly, in the way that the ball is not moving anywhere, then whether the ball will come down without any external force, without any external region, surely this one will come down, but this one is not going to come. जब तक इस पे कोई फोर्स ना लगे, जब तक कोई इस पे एक्शन ना हो, तब तक नहीं होगा. This was said by the Bohr. Then this is the discrete energy and this is the regular energy. Then what does Bohr say? Bohr says that there is a nucleus in the center and electrons are revolving around it in different discrete orbitals. So these are the discrete orbitals. These were the orbitals called K, L, M, and he said that these of the orbitals have very much fixed value of energy. So in these of the discrete orbitals, the electrons can rotate, and during rotation in these of the discrete orbital, the electrons are not capable to lose the energy. They are not capable to emit the radiation. They are not capable to lose the energy. And if electrons are not capable to lose the energy, surely the electrons will be stable. Then why they are not capable to lose the energy? See here, we are again comparing with the steps, with the ladders. अगर आप यहाँ पे खड़े होते हैं, the energy will be this much. You can stand here, you can stand here, you can stand here. But whether there's any chance that you can stand in between these are the two steps? Surely you can't stand in between two steps. Similarly, the electrons can move here, electrons can move here, electrons can move here as well as here. But they can't survive in between these of the orbitals, just like this one. And if they can't survive if they can't survive in between these of the orbitals, whether they can lose the energy in the form of the radiation. In the form of radiation lose करने के लिए इनको ऐसे चलना पड़ेगा, तब तो आएंगे यहाँ पे. And we have already said that in between these two, there's no any energy is possible. अगर इन दोनों के बीच में कोई एनर्जी पॉसिबल नहीं है, इन दोनों के बीच में इलेक्ट्रॉन का सर्वाइवल पॉसिबल ही नहीं है, तो यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रॉन आएगा क्यों? और जब इलेक्ट्रॉन आएगा नहीं तो क्या होगा? अपनी एनर्जी को लूज भी नहीं कर पाएगा. सो इन दिस वे बोर सेज that there is a nucleus in the center, you can see it is here. An electron rotates in the different discrete orbitals, that is k, l, m, n, o, etc. in the different discrete orbital, and moving in these are the discrete orbital, the electrons are not capable to lose the energy in the form of the radiation, in the form of the energy in smaller value. So in this way electrons are stable, the atoms are stable. Bohr also says by taking a quanta of energy, a minimum possible value of energy, by taking a quanta of energy, the electron can jump from lower energy to the higher energy, and by losing one quanta energy they can move from higher energy to the lower energy. And in this way the excitation of electron can also take place. That means the movement of electron can take place from one orbital to another orbital, but only after taking or losing at least one quanta of energy. In this way he explained his model. He says that there is a nucleus in the center and electrons are revolving around it, and during this revolution they are not capable to emit any site of energy. Then this is the Bohr's atomic model. Till the date, this was the best atomic model that was capable to explain the nucleus, that was capable to explain the orbital, that was capable to explain the distribution of electron. He says that a specific distribution of electron takes place. And in a specific way, the distribution of electron takes place that determines all the chemical and physical property of any element. And that distribution of electron, that plan to distribution of electron is called Bohr-Bury scheme. And they say that how the distribution of electron takes place. They say that what is the electronic configuration, and on the basis of these of the electronic configuration we are capable to explain the property of any of the element. So in this video it's enough about the Bohr's atomic model. In the next video we will discuss about the electronic configuration, the distribution of electron, how the distribution of electron takes place in the case of the Bohr's atomic model. Thank you and have a nice day.